What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, season 13, episode 22. Guess who's coming to dinner? Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the videos so I can stay in the algorithm. Now, I'm not sure, I don't know how many episodes this is. We are in episode 22, and I do know Miami. Is it Miami? That's returning. What's returning next? Something is coming on next week. I don't know. It's a couple things that are coming on. Coming new and I think returning. Yeah. So I am really contemplating. Just wanted to let y'all know that I am still contemplating the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't get many views. And like Potomac and like Beverly Hills, I'm so completely over it. But if this is what y'all want, if y'all want it, I promise I will give it to y'all. I will give y'all all of my best, okay? Whatever that look like. But no, seriously, I will do right. And I won't just give y'all any old thing. So I feel like y'all deserving of so much more, and I appreciate y'all. All right. But yes, it's some things coming on that I've picked up. Some things I feel like I'm going to be dropping and picking up. I really want to start delving into documentaries and stuff, but just kind of let me know what y'all think in the comments. I don't know, I'll probably pull up a poll this week. And yeah, anyway, y'all, loving hip hop Atlanta. Kendra dropped the Frost, Selma, and 24. They're all going out bowling. And I guess Jock wants to get the Frost out of the house just based on everything that's happened. We haven't seen them in quite some time. I guess they've been dealing with the situation, but I also think that they don't want to be around everybody, and they only want to, outside of their situation, I just don't think they really want to film with certain people, because you only see them with like basically older cast. They'll come out every now and again, and I just kind of feel like if this isn't Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's last season, like allegedly that's what's going on, we don't know, everything is still up in the air, they don't have to come back. We don't have to see them anymore, and I'm just being completely serious. So anyway, everybody's bowling, having a good time. Selma wants to get advice from Rashida about separating business from personal, and I was like, girl, because I hope you wasn't getting marital advice from them. But you know, so as she's talking to Rashida, asking Rashida questions, 24 fat, funky, cheesy ass just decided to kind of cut her off and was like, well, no, he didn't cut her off. He's taking his frustrations out on her, which is what she said. And since she's admitted to all the cheatation, so for just cheating is wrong. Cheating is wrong, okay? I don't condone it. Okay, if you're married, I don't do that. Just because y'all know I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. But it seems to me 24 is an impossible person to actually deal with. He wants to seem like he's the good guy and he's nice on the outside, but y'all know my biggest pet peeve is people who avoidant, and he's very avoidant. He doesn't like to talk about anything. He just want to kind of push everything under the rug, and that's not how marriage works. I've never been married to know that you're supposed to communicate in marriage, in a relationship, any type of relationship, you're supposed to communicate. And I don't think he does that. And so, because he's probably coupled with the fact that he's never home and he's never around, but then he throws in her face like what he's done for her, like how he takes care of her. And I'm pretty sure he's done that on national TV. So I can't even imagine what it's like behind closed doors. That lady looked like she's not hostage. She looks unhappy. And I get, we all went around saying, oh, she's this and she's that and she slept around. And it seems as though to the raggedy ass nigga who kind of paid attention to her, which was Sierra's brother-in-law, that's what she did. She gave her time and attention to somebody who gave them time and attention. Was it okay? No. But here's another thing. If you're miserable and he's not giving you what you need, because it seems as though he also doesn't want her to rap. And I think all of that is rolled into trust. I just don't think he trusts her like that. I don't know. Or he, like he said in the last episode, how his wife cook and clean. I think he feels like Selma's place is in the kitchen and in the bed and just around the house picking up things behind his fat ass. But I digress. So Rashida is performing at the at the Bubblegum. Rashida is going to be performing Bubblegum and Marry Me at the One Music Fest. Okay? Y'all remember last year when all those social media posts was going around. When she said it, I was like, oh yeah. And it was like, you going to the Rashida concert? And everybody was like, hell no. This is that. Okay? I don't know. So Selma talks to the ladies about, wanting another manager outside of 24. And 24 said if somebody come in, he don't want them to mess up what they built in 6 months. Selma said she felt like in that moment 24 was shutting her down yet again. And it was just the way he was looking at her. Like, y'all know he got them big old eyes. So it was just the way he was like really looking at her and waiting on her to say something wrong. Like, bitch, if you say something, I'ma kill you. Like, that's how I felt like he was looking at her. So I'd be scared for that lady. But anyway, his ugly, scratchy throat ass. Okay, because y'all know I don't see if I really am trying, but he has made it completely possible for me not to like him. He gonna say, maybe I should let Selma do her. Let 24, please. Let. Okay. Anyway, so Rashida tells Kendra she's doing, Kendra is talking to the ladies about Jock having his party, and she's gonna invite Gloria, baby mama number 5, last baby mama that was happening while he was married with Kendra. I don't know if they were married or engaged, but I don't know if they took a break. I don't know, but it's a whole lot choppy, and if I had to guess, he messed around on Kendra. But anyway, she said she wanted to invite Gloria, even though she don't really like Gloria like that, but she loves, she's gonna invite her. So Rashida said, well, you're doing a good thing by inviting Gloria to his birthday dinner. And I said, yeah, because you and Jasmine are practically sister wives. Okay. Anyway, we get to Brittany and Bambi. So Bambi goes to visit Brittany, and I want to say Brittany is somewhere in California with Nathan, the Lavender Boy. And no, I'm sorry, that's Jessica. So Brittany is Scrappy's girlfriend. I'm so sorry, y'all. Scrappy, she invited Bambi out, and they finally have their sit down. So Brittany is telling Bambi that Shakira admitted to the timeline and how Scrappy has been acting, and how Scrappy hasn't been wanting to help out with the baby. And so Bambi tells Brittany that Scrappy has been inappropriate towards her as well, talking about, we can take our kids and take them out of the country. Bambi was like, that ain't gonna happen with me. You don't have to worry about us getting back together. Now, baby, if you was talking to Erica Dixon on the other hand, that snake ass hoe would have went back to Scrappy, told Scrappy everything you said, and then been waiting at the back door so she can fuck for a buck. Okay? Y'all know I don't like her. So anyway, Bambi thinks that Brittany should be more emotional, and I'm looking at Bambi like, girl, everybody processes everything different, and I'm not finna be the bitch that's sitting in front of his ex-wife and about to sit here and cry over this raggedy ass nigga so you can possibly have something to say. Not saying that that's what Bambi's gonna do, but I'm not giving you hoes the satisfaction, period. So anyway, Brittany, she said she was over it. I really hope Brittany takes this moment, process the things that Shakira has said, look at Scrappy's actions, think about the things that Bambi has said, and just leave. And it's just as simple as that. So y'all, we get to Jock's birthday event, and he got all his baby mamas and kids and everybody there. So he pull up his family tree. All right. So he has one wife, 5 baby mamas, 9 kids, 1 grandkid, a partridge, and a pear tree. Okay? Jock, we all know Jock stay busy. He's busy. So he invited Benjamin Buttons and Ashley. Because I don't think everybody wants to film with Benjamin Buttons and Ashley. And he also said that, after the situation between him and 24, he wanted to go ahead and invite them to his birthday dinner. But the truth of the matter is nobody likes Zane or Ashley. And 24 has hopped on that train. And again, I get why 24 feels a way about Zane. But at the same time, I feel like some of his anger is misguided. But he's making Selma pay in more ways than one anyway. So I guess it is what it is. So y'all know Kendra is actually bothered by Gloria, baby mama number 5. And the way Jock was looking at Gloria when she arrived, and I was like, what is happening? Why is it after 5 years, Kendra and this Gloria lady can't seem to bridge the gap? Looking at Gloria, she seemed, well, you know what? I'm not going to judge that lady. Let me not do that. But Kendra said she loves their daughter, but she also said it's hard because I have to think about the thing that Jock did to me. But she does love the daughter. She just can't seem to connect with Gloria. And yeah, she just can't seem to connect with Gloria. However, Kendra, you also have another option. And if you don't want to be with him and he have all these kids, then, you don't have to be with him. And not that she's questioning it, but I'm saying, you don't have to stay with Jaceel. And let me tell y'all this. I know that Jaceel is his real name, but my mind be churning, and I be like, why do you call him by his real? Everybody calls him Jock. You're the only one that calls him Jaceel. And I just feel like we all know Kendra wants Jock to be this booted and suited guy, a good guy, and that looks like Jaceel. Jock is the nigga that's gonna cheat on her. If that makes sense. I don't know if that made sense, but that made sense to me. And I just wanted to say that it just always has bothered me that she calls him by his name, and I feel like it's a reason. Sorry, y'all. It's a reason behind it. Anyway, I haven't seen Cena in so long. Only thing I can say is I like that outfit that she had on. Cena used to get on my nerves. And y'all remember the lady who died. Oh my God, y'all, I forgot her name. And I thought it started with a K. But she had passed away some time ago. It was like, oh. So y'all, Kendra tells the ladies, all of the baby moms, that, now I don't know if she was talking to Gloria yet, but she lets them know, hey, we're open to more interactions. We'll get together, yada, yada, yada. So Gina looked, and the way she was looking and rolling her eyes, I was like, oh. I don't know, y'all. It just feels like something else. I don't know. It feels really unresolved. I don't know if it's unresolved on Jacque's end, but it's definitely feel like some unresolved issues on Gina's end. So we found out that Gina is mad because Kendra said in an interview that Jacque had a drunken night. And Kendra was like, well, listen, that's what Jacque told me. And because Jacque is a liar, that's what he told her. So, before that, Kendra was like, listen, I love your daughter above all else. Like, me and you may not be in a good place, but I really, really love your daughter. So, I also found out that Jacque has still been in communication. So it wasn't just a drunken night. So Jacque been in constant communication with Gina prior to them sleeping together. So when an opportunity presented itself for her to drop it for Pimp, guess what? They hunched. Okay, and now we have a baby. Okay, so Gloria decided to get up and leave. She's upset. And I get that she wants Kendra to admit, but Jacque lied. That's what he told Kendra. And so Kendra is all about polish. Even though Jacque makes her look bad all the time, she's all about image. So you're mad at Kendra, but you're not mad at Jacque for lying on you. And you're mad because of this one interview that she did. And she said, because I've never heard this interview before, and it might be out there, I just haven't searched for it. But the lady takes care of your kid. She's around your kid, and she's loving to your kid. You're not even concerned about that. You're more concerned about an interview, which brings up the question, is there anything further happening between you and Jacque? I don't know. Anyway, and another thing, I don't know. We get to Jessica. This time we get to Jessica and Bambi. So Bambi goes to California to visit Jessica. And Jessica wants to surprise Bambi because everybody doesn't know about her pregnancy. Bambi walks in and she was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And what did you do to her? And, so Bambi was like, I love this for her. I love their relationship. Y'all, I love Bambi because Bambi and Jessica are girls. And I know everybody think Jessica is a little bit erratic. However, she really is a girl's girl to her heart. All right, I enjoy Jessica. So, Jessica had to be on serious bed rest, but she's taking it easy now. So Bambi and I didn't get much from this scene, but Bambi thinks that Bambi thinks that Nathan is a bit controlling. So anyway, Grace have a party. Y'all know I don't like spice like that. I really don't. Congratulations, moving it along. So it feels like, again, casts are separated. Anyway, that's just my opinion. So 24 apologizes to Carly, which he should, because you got mad at everybody's situation. You got mad at this whole entire situation, and you cussed Carly out, and she didn't deserve that. And y'all know I don't see it for Carly Red, but that lady didn't deserve that. She was just trying to help. But I also understand you could have told her she was the op without being disrespectful. And that's the one thing I do think when I look at 24. He's a disrespectful ass nigga that probably be around that house disrespecting Selma. So anyway, Rashida said everyone wasn't there for her while Carly was just standing right there. So I guess she was making Carly feel it like, you ain't been there for me. And let me I just want to take this moment to say, and I think I said it earlier, but Rashida, at this point, Rashida and Kirk can go. So Rashida wants support from people, and she hasn't been getting support from everybody. Rashida, to me, doesn't show up as a good friend. I know the situation between her and Yandy. Like, you look what you did to Yandy. Not only that, I mean, we gonna have to go there, y'all. We gonna have to go there. Anyway, how did you, when Kelsey came to you and if Kelsey came to you and told you that her man was hitting her, what would you have said? What did you do? Did you take up for her, or did you say, I don't think that happened because that didn't happen to you? Shout out to K. Michelle. Anyway, I don't know. Rashida just have this expectation, and I get it, but you can't expect friendship from people when you don't give friendship. When you've never given being a girl's girl. Now, and I know everybody hates that saying, but you haven't been good to the women around you. And that's because the guy that you are with has screwed you over since day one. And so you don't know how to be a friend. You don't. But whatever. I also understand that you and Carly ain't really friends like that. So how are you having this expectation of Carly? Because last I checked, y'all don't even think y'all cool like that. Like, I feel like now you just pulling stuff out of your ass, and Carly didn't think all of this was real. But hey, whatever. So Bambi and Jessica, back to them. Jessica don't want to lose herself in no man. They're at the restaurant at this point. And she was like, I don't want to lose myself. And well, before she said that at the bar, Bambi asked, where are you living? And she was saying something about living in Paris or New York. And so Nathan was like, wait, what, huh? And how are you going to do that? And we're finna have a baby. And, you know, I can't give up my life for you, yada, yada, yada. So she gets up, goes to the bar, says she was going to the bathroom, but she ended up going to the bar. So Bambi goes and follow her. She just don't want to lose herself in this man. She says she's seen her mom, aunties, and everybody else do that, and she doesn't want to be the one to do that. Jessica is that person that fight against that type of stuff. And so Nathan comes over, and he's up on Jessica. It was just the aesthetics of it, and it was just like, it was uncomfortable to watch a little bit. And so he comes over and questions her, like, where are you wanting to move? What are you talking about? And Bambi was like, you know, she was like, can I just say something? Can y'all just come to a happy medium to figure out y'all's situation? Like Bambi and myself, I do think that she moved extremely too fast. Now you have a baby with this man who lives on the other side of the United States. You live in Atlanta, he lives in Cali. So you're gonna have to figure something out, and it's gonna have to benefit y'all. Gonna have to work around this baby. Y'all gonna have to figure some things out. I'm hoping that Jessica is able to carry through in this pregnancy. So I am hoping good things for her. Anyway, Rashida, we get back down to Rashida. She's rehearsing for 2 songs. Okay, did y'all go to that concert? Did y'all buy y'all tickets? And let me tell y'all something. I checked to see how much that Music One festival was. Check for a ticket. And if I'm not mistaken, I think VIP was about $300. I was like, girl, what? Okay, because it was her, Ludacris, and somebody else. I was like, baby, not for no $300 and not sitting in the heat. Girl, y'all crazy. So I feel like Rashida have a right to be mad and all. You can be mad, but the fact that you are mad at Carly, and because Carly didn't think that the situation was real, because I guess when she saw it, she initially thought, well, maybe this a blog. And I do feel like, hey, you are right. I heard this. I don't know if it's true. Just checking on you. That helps, you know. And I also know Carly is the type of person that's wrapped around Carly. So there is that. And she just have this big expectation. She's like, you know, you Spice checked on me, like you're making this a big old thing. And again, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All I keep thinking about is the same thing, the K Michelle situation. I think it was season 1 or season 2 when your black ass decided to tell that lady once again, those things did not happen because he did not do that to you. Man, were you in the house with her? And she said, it did happen to me. Like, y'all know. And I was just like, ugh, she just walks off crying. And I'm not saying she being dramatic. I'm also not saying that she's not valid in her feelings, because she very much is. I just don't understand when people want you to be this all out, roll out the red carpet type friend. Meanwhile, they ain't worth two dead flies smashed. Okay, they ain't worth a damn. Okay, but they have all these expectations for you. Yeah, no. I just would like, once again, to Rashida to take her saggy soggy ass, her saggy soggy diaper wearing ass off this show. Okay, we side. We don't really like you like that. We don't even tolerate you. Okay, we just don't. We don't. Okay, so yeah, you can go. And for her to sit there and make Carly feel bad for her saying, because Carly was like, I just didn't think it was real. Like, she was like, you know, I'm being kicked while I'm down. Rashida, how does that shit feel? How does that shit feel? It's not funny, is it? And I'm glad that your son isn't going to jail. I pray for the young man that was unalived in this whole situation. But more importantly, I pray for your daughter, and I pray that she doesn't attract another man that is abusive. I pray that she gets the help she needs. I pray that she's in a space where she's alone, because now she has to grieve. She has to grieve the unaliving of someone. She has to grieve the distance that it caused between her and her brother, from my understanding. And she has to grieve, on top of the trauma that has happened in being in a abusive relationship. That's a lot. And I can't even imagine. I hope y'all, I really hope you lose subscribers behind this whole situation between Rashida and, you know, comparing it to her and the K Michelle situation. But again, you denied another woman of their experience. You didn't validate. Is it invalidate? You did not validate somebody else. And I hate that. I hate that this has came back in a way where it touched your daughter, because it shouldn't have. You know, nobody's deserving of that. Nobody. I don't know. I've never experienced any of that, so I can't speak on none of that. But I don't I just don't like Rashida's energy towards it and her energy towards Carly. That's it. Anything outside of that, I'm not talking about that. I'm only speaking about Rashida's energy towards Carly. Like, yeah, you making this lady feel bad. And I get y'all, when we mad, sometimes we take things out on people. We do. And it's not okay. It's not okay. I need Rashida to gather her emotions. And if this is too much while being on TV, then again, I'm gonna make my final suggestion that you and Kirk step down. Like, y'all really have absolutely nothing to give. Y'all are not the couple goals of Love and Hip Hop. Y'all are just not couple goals. Okay? We really don't care about y'all storyline. Y'all have given all y'all gave, and y'all ain't got no more. And I really hope that y'all not using y'all kids in this terrible situation as a storyline. I really hope y'all not doing that. But hey, I don't know. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Hope y'all enjoyed that review. I did not mean it to be this long. Yeah. So this is what's gonna happen. Tomorrow you guys will get Beverly Hills and what is it, Bell Collective. Saturday, I'm gonna go live with James and Mrs. Best on Watch Your Best Friend Reviews. Saturday night. So y'all, I reposted it. So click the notification bell button so you can be updated. Y'all go subscribe to their channel and all of the things. Saturday afternoon, I will give y'all Love and Marriage Huntsville. That depends on what they, because I don't all the time want to deal with them. But Saturday, I will bring y'all that. And Sunday, myself, Mrs. Best is going to be on my channel Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And I will be bringing y'all the last 2 episodes of Beauty and Black. So Beauty and Black is going to be live with myself and Mrs. Best. And Atlanta starts Sunday night. So most likely I will give y'all that tomorrow. Monday afternoon when I get home from work sometime. But anyway, this is your girl Kiwan, reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.